It's Tiger TV News. With Seth Wagner, Reese Fenstermacher, Evan Santos, Aiden Trujillo, featuring Austin Russell, Connor Stewart, Mitch Kibler, Nisha Savina, Hannah Reininger, Owen Long, Sam Chappelle, Hunter Moyer, Leo Humo, Lexi De Los Reyes, and Mr. Gaskell. Here's your host, Seth Wagner.
Hi, I'm Seth Wagner, and welcome to a new season of Tiger TV News. The boys soccer team is loaded this year and having an early success. The boys are looking to bring home a county championship. Sam has more on the story.
The Fleetwood boys soccer team is gearing up for another season. Coming off of a district playoff loss last year, they enter the new season with high expectations.
Expectations for Fleetwood soccer this season are pretty high. I think we have a great squad, and assuming we can piece everything together this year, we should be able to make it through the regular season pretty well, have a high district ranking, and make it through the states.
It will be a challenge, but the team feels confident they can achieve what they want.
Everything's clicking right now. We're looking pretty solid. I mean, of course, there's things we can still work on, but overall, just winning everything. I mean, that's top priority, and that's what everyone wants. So.
The Tigers are led by senior midfielders Lucas Strange and Abraham Jala, along with forward Hayden Zagorski.
Our midfield is very strong. We have a lot of quick center mids, and we can really move the ball good, and all of our midfielders are really skilled. And our defense is also very talented. We have two very good center backs and two extremely fast outside backs who can get up and down the flanks.
Their strengths this year include a quick midfield and a solid defense. The Tigers feel that these strengths will outweigh their weaknesses en route to, hopefully, a lot of wins.
Overall, I mean, just everything is pretty strong. So.
Our motivation for this season is higher than I've ever experienced on any team that I've ever played on.
Winning a championship is the team's key motivation for this season.
We have high expectations to bring home some sort of trophy this season, and we feel that it's our duty to bring it home. We want this season for ourselves.
Fleetwood boys soccer.
Thanks, Sam. Senior Art is a relaxing art class for seniors to take in their final year. Let's go to Nisha with more info.
Senior Art is a class that Fleetwood has had for many years. It hosts the most advanced students in our art program. Most of the students in the class show strong artistic skills and have an interest in art.
The goal in that class is for them to really find out what their individual identity is through art.
Many students use this art class to express themselves and as therapy.
Art is just a very big inspiration for me, and it helps me calm down. It's almost like my therapy.
Seniors in this class get their own wall in the art show at the end of the year and get to paint large murals in the hallway. Senior Art is the place to be as a senior student. Reporting for Tiger TV News, I'm Nisha Savina.
Thank you, Nisha. Our fellow journalists over the Tiger Times take journalism with Mr. Haupt to deliver us newspaper. Aiden went over to Mr. Haupt's room to find out more.
Journalism, a class offered at Fleetwood Area High School, is the program responsible for writing, revising, and publishing the school newspaper.
Journalism is a class where we do focus a lot on making the school newspaper, but it's also to learn all of those journalistic skills that are really necessary for intelligent media consumption.
Students write and peer edit articles in order to put out a new edition of the Tiger Times every couple weeks.
By producing the school newspaper, my hope is that we can have informed students participating in the civil world.
The class, led by Mr. Haupt, strives to write and spread quality news content to the school and community.
Obviously, I want them to be able to do that and do that well, because it's a newspaper that goes out to not just the school but also the community.
Aside from the physical newspaper, articles are also available to the public through the Tiger Times website. Any student with article recommendations or articles that they would like published in the newspaper can see Mr. Haupt.
Hopefully, students in journalism learn by doing. And when I say that, what I mean is almost from day one, students in journalism start to produce content for the school newspaper.
Students interested in joining journalism next year can speak to their guidance counselors for more information. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Aiden Tregear.
Thanks, Aiden. The football team's home opener was held 2 weeks ago against Twin Valley. Leo was at Ray Bus Field to cover the Tigers against the Raiders.
On Friday, September 7th, 2018, the Fleetwood Tigers went up against the Twin Valley Raiders in their first season home game. It was a gold-out game, which meant that all proceeds from the night went towards childhood cancer. Going into the game, the Tigers had an 0-2 record, while the Raiders had a 1-1 record. In the week leading up to the game, the team persisted in preparation despite the heat wave keeping practices indoors.
We train every week, every day, as if it's a new opponent. We get our special teams in, our offense, our defense, and we just put our sights set on the next team up.
On game night, the game was postponed until 7:30 due to storms, but the weather cleared just in time for kickoff. The Raiders came out strong with 4 rushing touchdowns in the first half, 2 by senior quarterback Zach Gardner and 2 by freshman tailback Dominic Caruso. Twin Valley's defense was strong throughout the first half, with the Tigers having no first downs until 16 minutes in, where they went for a 20-play drive that lasted 8 minutes yet failed to produce any points. The score sat at a 28-0 for the Raiders. At halftime, we asked some fans on the sidelines about their thoughts on the game so far.
For never winning, I think that we're doing pretty well. Yeah, we're winning. Yeah, I think we're doing really well. We never win, so it's unusual.
I thought they were going to win it, but from the score, it's not looking too good.
Coming into the second half, the Tigers managed to get 2 touchdowns thanks to passes from junior quarterback Kevin Bartosh. Its momentum was quickly lost, though, as the Raiders scored 3 more touchdowns by the end of the game for a final score of 51-14 for the Raiders. Support was out and proud for the Tigers, though, as many wore gold and the band was in full swing. One thing's for sure, the Tigers aren't going to let this game bring them down. Reporting for Tiger TV News, I'm Leo Hooman.
Thanks, Leo. The boys soccer team hit a milestone already this season by winning their 1,000th game in program history. Mitch covered this historic achievement.
Fleetwood faced the Hawks in a league game to see if they could clinch their 1,000th game win. It got kicked off by Hayden Zagorski centering it, then Aiden Negron picking up the rebound goal. Later, Tony Hunter sends a nice pass to Hayden Zagorski for a top shelf goal to make it 2-0. After that, Lucas Strange runs the field to draw a penalty kick in which he scores to make it 3-0. We caught up with Sam after the game to ask how he felt about winning the 1,000th game.
It's an honor to be on the team that won the 1,000th game. I love my teammates, love the program, and to get the 1,000th win with a clean sheet, it's a big moment, and it was fun.
Reporting for Tiger TV News, I'm Mitchell Kibler.
Thanks, Mitch, and congratulations to the boys soccer program. That does it for this week's episode of Tiger TV News. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm Seth Wagner.